Hello Virgo, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own. If there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now let's get right into that general reading here. I see that you absolutely do have a financial future ahead of you, and that you are going to have some success, not only financially, but in your general life, that you're going to feel much more confident, and you're going to feel like you've grown quite a bit. So let's keep an eye on that as we go into things, but let's just keep that in mind as honestly as we do go about our daily activities as well. Now let's get into that love reading. Okay. I see here that you've been having some confusion from your intuition, that you've been finding that you've been having some troubles personally, internally, and that's been kind of holding you back. You really haven't wanted to cause others to be stuck in things with you. You've been shying away from others because of this, that you don't want to make others feel bad, you don't want others to pity you, and you don't want to bring them down into your world. But I see that this isn't a situation that you need to be putting yourself into, because your world is not so bad as you think. It honestly is a much better world than it could be, absolutely, but especially that you do have such great prospects for your future. And that honestly, you do have some great movement available to you, both, like I said, in your general life, and then also in your love life, that I can see just right here. You do have a great future ahead of you that's going to be based on, honestly, these traits that you have. I see you looking inward quite a bit, and I see you having those tools for success, and those tools are really allowing you to know what's next and what you want to do. Although you may not have the specific skill set that's specifically designed for success in this situation, that having the tools really pushes you on the way to having that skill set is something that you absolutely do have the ability to get. It's not out of your reach by any means, and this will absolutely change you. You're going to be changing quite a bit coming up, and that you're going to be growing into that satisfaction. And just like I said in the general reading, you're going to be growing into yourself in many ways. Now, I do see as well that you may end up finding that you're trying to be very discreet about certain things, but that this is a battle that you haven't really been wanting to fight, that you've just been doing it to kind of make amends in some ways, but that you absolutely do want to just share that information. I see that you sharing that information is a hard work for you, and that you do you basically plan to put in that hard work to really have something happen for you. But honestly, I really just see you being open with those around you, and being open with the person that you want to be with, or your relationship, your partner, and just being open, honest, kind, and very emotional. And I see you having a great future. I see your future really changing positively and really moving you forward very soon. Now, let's get right into the financial reading for you as well. So, let's just get right into that here. Okay, so in terms of those finances, I do see that you've been trying your best to take a hand in terms of that intuition. Basically, you're trying to push your hand into your gut and see where you're going, see where you want to go. But I see that this has been unfruitful, that you've been finding that some heartbreak financially. Not so much in terms of your romantic life heartbreak, but like I said, just specifically financial. that you absolutely have been searching for one thing and getting another thing entirely, and that you've been afraid of that change, of that difference in what you can have and what you're getting, or pardon me, what you're searching for and what you're getting. And I see that you absolutely have the nature that allows you to really push forward your word. You really want to get your word out, say your statement, and basically get things going, push things through, push things forward. And this is leading you into that idea that you can have those celebrations and you can have those moments that really benefit you. And I honestly notice here especially that you have been really feeling like things are stuck, things are in one place, things are paused, and you can't go anywhere. But I see a lot of movement for you financially. I see your finances growing through that routine, through that natural course of action, and through your gut sense. You are taking your intuition and pushing pushing your plans forward, and you are pushing those plans forward and really moving things along and migrating onto your future. I see that you are taking every step, one step at a time, really doing things as you will, and I see that you are kind of forcing things to happen. You are taking action, and this is really pushing your potential through the roof. You do have all of the means and all of the skills necessary to succeed, which is allowing you to really have yourself and your passionate self really be your future. And honestly, I do see that you do have the capability of bringing those fears to the real world. But I see that your great sense of self and your great character is going to keep that from bearing fruit, that you are going to have that consistent forward progress be what guides you and be what pushes you to keep taking action and keep moving things forward as best you can. Now, that brings us to the end of this reading. I'll just reiterate that I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.